What do you propose be done with the old Grace Hospital site, and how can the provincial government help?
Well, I think the best thing that the provincial government can do in the future is to avoid the kind of boondoggle that occurred with Grace Hospital. I mean, the hospital site was supposed to be converted to long-term beds. That project was supposed to finish in April, and now we've learned that those beds are going to move to Loiselle. And while we're happy to keep it in the region, this is a perfect example of what happens when government doesn't meet its own deadlines and timelines, and we can do much better in the future. And that's why I think a PC government is better off to manage such projects.
Okay, well, thank you. And the second question is, long-term care for seniors. Windsor historically has had a shortage of long-term care beds available in the community, but there are beds there. If hospitals cannot charge seniors for staying in hospital when they no longer require hospital treatment, how do you propose we deal with overcapacity in hospitals?
Well, long-term care is a big issue for a lot of people, and that's why the PC party in Change Book has stated that we will introduce 5,000 new long-term care beds into the community, as well as 35,000 retrofitted beds across the province. The best thing that we can do is invest in healthcare. It's a primary issue for so many people. We're going to invest $6.1 billion into healthcare over the next 4 years, and one of our primary focuses is long-term care beds.
The third question deals with the Windsor-Essex Parkway, and it is construction has started on the parkway, although we're still waiting for Senate approval in Lansing on the new border crossing. How can provincial government at this stage of the process help ensure Windsorites aren't stuck with a road to nowhere?
Well, the best thing we can do in Windsor is to continue to ensure that we have a voice in government. I actually went to school with Governor Schneider. We're both graduates of the University of Michigan. I'm confident that Michigan will do its part in making sure that our borders continue to be free-flowing while at the same time providing security and safety for both the state of Michigan and Ontario, as well as both respective countries. But we need to make sure that we have a voice in government to see that this project moves forward.
All right, the fourth question has to do with green energy. And over the past few years, we've seen an explosion in the local green energy sector. In Windsor West, we see businesses like Oya Solar open and expand. Does this industry need government intervention to be viable? And if so, how much help?
One of the things that has happened with respect to renewable technology, it has driven up the cost of energy for businesses as well as hardworking families. The PC party is in favor of green and renewable technologies, but we have to be careful when we engage in expensive energy experiments that drive up the cost of hydro so high for hardworking families and businesses that we're actually driving jobs out of Ontario. On a go-forward basis, we would make sure that all renewables just competed in the free and open market so that they matched up with current market rates.
All right. Our final question has to do with job creation, and it is, during the financial meltdown of 2008, governments banded together to fund massive infrastructure projects and create jobs. With the economic uncertainty we see today, do we need more stimulus funding to maintain the fragile stability we have in our economy?
Well, the PC party actually has a $35 billion infrastructure plan, but we believe in investing when it's prudent, fair, balanced, open, and transparent. So Windsor needs a voice in government in order to ensure that on a go-forward basis, we make the right decisions and the right investments for the right reasons.